Hello and welcome to Friday. It's that time. I have been having a very chilled out day today. Isabel has been having a mostly chilled out day, but now she's working in her room. Her mission today is to do some work for college that she's been set, and also to keep on working away at her maths. The tutor set her some more stuff to do yesterday. I am really in the mood to go for a walk right in the middle of the afternoon, and it feels very decadent and luxurious to do that, but I might actually do it as a treat to myself. In other news though, look! Mask wearing in enclosed public spaces is going to become mandatory in Wales from next Monday. It's been compulsory in England for some time already, but not Wales, but it soon will be. Things are changing so fast here at the moment. I've got the app open, I've got my reading glasses on. Let's see what is happening in Wales with the pandemic. So there was a press conference today from the First Minister, Mark Drakeford. That is him there. Say hello. He has announced that face coverings are going to be compulsory in Wales from this coming Monday. And if you get caught without one, oh, you're going to have to pay a fine of up to £1,920. From Monday, only 6 people will be allowed to meet indoors. The rule will not apply to children aged 11 or under. Up to 30 people in Wales, not England, will still be able to meet outdoors. There's a local lockdown in place in one of the areas, and also 2 others are on their way towards it but are not there yet. One is RCT, which is Rhondda Cynon Taf, and the other one is Merthyr. And there's lots of kind of restrictions that have come into place which are not like law, but they are asking people nicely. What are they asking us? They're asking us to only travel on public transport if it's essential, but that does include education and, you know, essential shopping. But they're only asking us, they're not telling, they're just saying please, people of RCT and Merthyr. They've asked us to wear face coverings in shops. As you know, I do anyway, so that doesn't make any difference to me. Just as I was thinking I would go for that walk, I've realised Izzy's put the oven on for some food because we've just catered for ourselves separately this lunchtime, because I had my breakfast so much earlier than she did because I got up earlier to work on the channel, and Izzy had a lie-in. So she wasn't hungry when I had mine, so she's just cooking herself something now. But I think I will wait in the house until she's finished with the oven, just, you know. I'm not quite ready to leave her unsupervised using the oven just yet. She's probably fine. Am I being overprotective? Probably. But it is a gas oven, and it's an old gas oven which doesn't always light the first time, you know. It's a bit, I don't know. I'm just going to wait till she's done. So I am going to make myself a cup of tea and have a final attempt at trying to sort this Fimi camera out. Fimi Palm, it's been no end of trouble since it came. I might have a dud. I might, but there's one more thing I want to try, which is updating the firmware via the phone app. So I've got as far as downloading the phone app, and I will try that. I don't have a lot of hope, but we'll give it a go. At this point, I just want it to be sent back and have a refund and divert the money into a different, better camera. Ooh, look what's left over from yesterday. We bought these to share with our friends in the park, but they had already catered for their own sweet needs and didn't require any. Well, I had quite a low-calorie lunch, so I think I can justify a donut's worth of calories on top of that with a cup of tea. That would be very nice. Oh, Izzy's coming down. Hi, Izzy. I see you are cooking oven food.
Yes.
I was just going to go for a walk, but I'll go when you've done. Isabel is clad in pyjamas.
What's clad mean?
Wearing, I suppose, in this context.
Yes, I am.
Oh, the teenager is raiding the freezer. What
and
is
my
she gonna...
hair is wet because I just let it air dry because I can't be bothered to dry it.
Can you do me a favour? See if you can find any sausages in that freezer, because if we haven't, I'm going to go and buy some.
For Toad in the hole!
Yes, which I've never made. I've been gearing myself up to do it this evening.
We should watch Wind in the Willows while we eat it, because there's then Toad.
Oh, that would feel wrong. I don't want to eat Toad.
I'm sure you do. No, you don't really. Toad is the best character.
Oh, Toad.
Oh, yes, and he likes scones.
Does
Scones, I'm sorry.
It's about 4:25 now. I'm back to my fluffy jumper again. I was getting chilly. I've sat and... Oh, I couldn't get that firmware to update on the Fimi. I tried again. I tried to do it via an app this time. Couldn't get it to connect to the app at all. I think it's a dud. So I've sat down and written a long list of all the problems, all the things I've tried to do to solve it, and I equipment used, etc. And I forwarded that over to my boyfriend IB, who ordered it in the first place from Amazon, so he's going to try and send that back on my behalf and get a refund, hopefully. And I've also had to write a letter to the bank lady, because Izzy and I had an appointment to go to the bank on Monday morning to try and sort out a bank card for Izzy, like an account with a bank card so she can make cashless payments. I scheduled it in for that time because A, it was the only appointment available, and also because I thought she wasn't going to be in college at that point, because I made this appointment on that day when I thought she just wasn't going to be able to go to college. So obviously she can go to college. She still doesn't have a timetable. It's Friday today. We still don't have a timetable for next week. But anyway, I'm guessing she's going to be in on Monday morning. So I've literally written a letter and printed it out, and I'm just going to post it through the door of the bank because they shut from 1 and I don't have a number to ring, so I've just done that. They'll get the message, hopefully. But I'm going to go out for a walk now, and so I shall post that on the way. I'm doing an easy and flat walk today. I was feeling lazy. Most walks around where I live are either uphill very steeply or downhill, but usually a combination of both. But there are some flatter routes that follow the course of the river. That letter I wrote for the bank, yeah, still in my bag. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but of course they have sealed off their letterbox during COVID. So that was an epic fail, but never mind. I'm out of the house and that feels really good. I'm all up now. I've been striding along at a great speed, don't know why. Must have just got an adrenaline burst. I've got my jumper off now. Got it tied around my waist. Found more running water. I really like filming running water. I don't know why. When I'm editing it, it makes me feel all soothed. The spider web there, right in the foreground. You can't see it, but it's here. And I'm really starting to crave more advanced technology, because I start to envisage shots as a final product in my mind, and I'm limited with what technology I have to be able to do it. I envisaged having the spider web in focus and then changing the focus so you got that in the distance, and I can't do it. I think it might be time to upgrade. I've spied a little pony. I'm back in the house. I've been back hours actually. It's 7:45. I'm running a bit late getting the dinner on. I have been editing some of today's vlog. Izzy's in Flute Cave singing, practicing singing. She practices more than me at the moment. And I got sausages. I got these sausages. I'm not very keen on them. I prefer the Quorn, but they didn't have them in Iceland. So yes, I got the outrageously succulent Linda McCartney's vegetarian sausages. I think they're vegans actually. Yes, these ones are the vegan ones. They're in there. So apparently when you make toad in the hole, you have to cook the sausages first in a big shallow oven-proof dish. So those are doing. And now, having never made toad in the hole before, but having watched a video on how to do it on YouTube, which took 3 minutes, I'm now an expert. So I'm gonna get making the batter and then pour it on there when it's very hot indeed, and the oil in there is very hot, and then stick it back in the oven for half an hour, and it should be done after that. We'll see. Here is my mixing bowl, which is too big because my proper size one split. We need plain flour, 140 grams. In that goes. Trying not to make a big cloud of flour all over my camera. Salt, half a teaspoon, going in. Then we need to make a little well, apparently, to put the eggs in. I wonder if the well needs to actually go right down to the bottom of the bowl. I don't know, but I'm just doing it like that. We're putting 2 in. Oh, I'm just, awkward camera angle. I'm trying to do this quickly because time is getting on. Here comes the second one. There it goes. Give that a careful stir, I think. Do you know, I can't remember. I can't remember if I was supposed to add the milk and then stir, but anyway, I'm doing it like this. Perhaps people in the comments section will be like the image of the scream emoji right now. Anyway, after this, we have to add the milk bit by bit. Much stirring later, it looks like that. Don't know if it's supposed to look like that. I've got a feeling it didn't look like that in the video I watched, but okay, I'm gonna add the milk. 200 millilitres of milk. Doesn't look very much, does it? But that's what it said on the video. So she said a tiny, tiny bit at a time. And if you're using a hand whisk, even tinier amounts. Should we just start it off with a spoon? I don't think the whisk is going to go through that. Let's start it with the spoon. She must mean start it with the spoon just because she didn't say it. She probably meant it. There we are, it's going kind of milkier already. Here comes a bit more. God, blimey, it's making my arm ache. It's at this point I wish my mum was here to take over for a bit. I've just added all the rest of the milk in one go because literally the sausages are going to burn if I don't hurry up. Right, that's probably going to do it, I reckon. I'm going to transfer it to a jug because that's what the lady on the video said to do. Don't know why. Probably for ease of pouring it over the sausages. Ow, I can feel the heat through that. Apparently time is of the essence and you have to do it while the oil is really hot. This is a bit of a less shallow dish than I was supposed to use, but I just thought it won't be towed in the hole if I put it in a really shallow one, and the one I had that was shallower was much shallower. So I went for this for better submersion, I thought. That's what it's looking like now. You'll see that again in about half an hour. Oh no, look at the time. We're going to be eating really late. This one says 40 minutes. I took it out and had a look at it after 25 and it looked a bit gooey, so I've put it back in. Well, it's kind of... I think the knife should be clean. That's not done. Oh, hurry up, I'm starving! It's really late. 8:45 now. I turned it up a bit. It's supposed to be gas mark 4, but as you can see I don't have any markings on my stove because the previous occupants of the house cleaned them all off. But at least I got my washing up done already. Right, I'm a bit fed up with my toad in the hole. It looks like that. It's not cooked all the way through. But do you know what? We're just going to eat it. It's been in nearly an hour. And as you can see, it is quite singed around the edge. I did do some sprouts and broccoli to have with it. But that's just been sat in the hot water for ages because I didn't want it to go cold. I'm going to serve up because we've just got to eat. It's 9 o'clock at night. I've served up. Right, I'm going to taste a little bit on camera for you now. It looks a little bit stodgy. It's not too bad. Right, I have to go in the other room because the lighting in here is terrible. Okay, it's hot. It's good actually. I'm starving, mind. Not bad.
I'm sure it's good.
Bit stodgy because it didn't cook properly and I don't know why. But yeah, it's good actually. I'm glad I've made it. If you liked this video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow and I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, feel free to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!